What's going on, guys? So today on this T.A.R.O video, we're going to be taking the DX9 Motormaster, aka Capone, into his lovely semi-truck mode. And this will be fun. This will be fun. I swear, it'll be fun. Okay, so there's a couple steps that are going to be a little bit wonky. And that is how you get the head loose from back here in a safe and productive manner versus just brute forcing it. And that is one of those things where it's like, I don't know, Jim. Might be a problem. Because what you have here is a large T-shaped tab that goes from here to here, kind of holds the head and everything in place. Now, you have one option. You can just try to pull up, but that's putting an enormous amount of strain on what is already a crazy neck joint, which, by the way, I did not mention this in the grill review. I did, when I first got it, I had to take this apart and get into the joint and actually tighten it up with some super glue because the neck joint was actually just super floppy. Like, this is nothing. This will hold, but it was literally just completely loose. It was absolutely a problem. So let me raise the camera up just a little bit more. We need to just slightly loosen that so it's easier to raise and lower the camera now. Okay, so the other option is, because you can't really pry that out of there. You can, however, break these free like that, and that gives you a little bit of leeway to get in there and pop it up like that, which is all kinds of not fun. So that's your key for basically holding all this together. At which point you open it up, and you can, of course, see all these post holes. That's what was going into there. So from here, he's now doing this number, which is hilarious. And you want to click the head down like that. And then you can untab this darker gray piece here from the outside. So there's a couple posts that are holding this on. Once again, you got to find the right leverage. Always get a spudger if you're dealing with masterpiece transformers. There's that post that was holding this on here, and then you can accordion all of this out. And then this piece you actually want to leave like that. You'll see why later. So once again, we'll do it over here, but this one has two posts, so it's a little bit harder. There we go. And then once again, expand everybody out like so. Basically doing that, and once again, leave that flipped up. Now we'll come to the arms, and just so you can see what's happening, we need to open this up, which is not easy. In fact, without a spudger, I honestly don't know how you're meant to get this open. So you can come in right under here, and that makes it super easy. So open that up completely, and we're going to extend all of this around, and then that hole will go over that post. Now in the actual review of the figure, I said that needed to go a certain way. I was wrong. Okay, so with the hands, you want to flip them 180, bring it in here, and then you can kind of just tuck the fingers like that. And then ultimately we're going to end up here. Flip this flap down. You see the tab there, corresponding slot over there. And then every now and then that double hinge is a little bit of a bear. Just a little bit. Alright, so once again, we're gonna come over here. We're gonna pop this open. You could always try this corner, and it does work. It's where this screw hole is. You can do it that way. I find it to be a little bit less organized to do it that way, but it is, technically speaking, doable. Straighten out your arm. I guess I have to get that up and out of the way like that. And then, so you can see from the outside, that's how you do that. And then swing this guy down. That one's a lot more cooperative. And then with the hand, you see, you can't fold it away, so you have to rotate it. Close up your thumb, then bring it in. Wait, why What am I hitting here? Oh, the elbow's not in the right spot. How did that happen? How did the elbow not get where it was meant to go? How did everything else line up, but the elbow wasn't in place? That was weird. And yeah, you can get the fingers on that side. The fingers wanted to tuck away, right? Oh, there it goes. Okay, yeah, you can get the fingers tucked away. There we go. All right, and then ultimately you want to do something scary and utilize this double hinge right in the middle there. And now you have all of this laid out like that. Now we have to make a trailer out of this somehow. So we want to bring this arm up and then use the ratchets for the shoulders to align this. And you can see all the tabs and stuff that have to line up all the way around the box. And there we go. It's that simple. And now he's breakdancing on the floor. Whoa. There we go. Shoulder up. Ratchet down. And plug everybody in. And hope for the best. There we go. All right, and then at this point, we're going to go ahead and close up the trailer top here. We're not 100% done yet. I know. Before everybody's like, hey, wait a minute, you got... I know. Just chill. Chill out, Timmy. Okay, yes, that's facing the right way. All right, so let's come down to the leggy legs, which are always the fun part. Actually, that's not even a lie. That's not even sarcasm. The legs are kind of the fun part. All right, so I want to pull this out. And then flip up this piece. And flip out the inner piece. Oh, hold on. So you see what happens here. I can't do the thing. I need this to come out. There you go. Simple as that. I've had to fight that repeatedly and then go, why? Why won't this... And then literally have to come to the realization after the fact of why I was being stupid. So it happens. So that's all of that. Now we're going to need to come down here and pull out on the purple oil drum. But do that after moving the back wheel. Sorry. That'll give you a lot more room for it to actually move. And then we can extend that like so. And we're going to come back here, rotate this back, and there we go. That last little bit, sometimes difficult. You also have this flap here. We want to, hold on, leave the wheel there for right there. Rotate this guy 90 degrees. Bring out the wheel. Okay, maybe you got to go a little bit further than 90. Now bring the wheel out. And then close that up. So now our truck bottom is hiding here. And then we want to swing this back on these double hinges. And then we need to pop this guy up. Oh, you can't do that until you pop that up. So once again, this has to be up before this can move. Otherwise, you're going to have a big mess trying to fight things. And we're going to pull this guy up. Flip all of this out. Rotate 180. And then as we're closing it back, there's a tab here that's going to go in over here. So you have to have it tucked in just a little. So when you bring it down, you just tab it all together like that. And then you get one cohesive truck front. Cohesive truck front. My favorite Northeastern band. All right. And then leave that like that because we got to go do the other side. So go ahead and pop the knee loose. Go ahead and relinquish all of this. Flip up. Flip around. So we're all settled there. That is up and out of the way. Untuck the back wheel. Expand that. Rotate your wheel. Lock it into place. Open up this flap, rotate this around, and I guess in theory you can spin the wheel with that, or else it'll get hung up. So now the false truck front is underneath again. Go ahead and push this guy back into place. Pull this up. Flip out that on double hinge. Rotate 180 or a little bit more. So you can see now the tab is facing inward. Otherwise you'll be fighting that to get it in place, and now that's all locked in like so. Now we need to get all of this back in where it needs to go, so we're gonna have to utilize the hinge. Oh wait, what am I doing? No, you don't do that. I always get it in my head this needs to stay up. No, that is replaced by this. Go ahead and collapse all of your truck front into the leg, like so. Except that doesn't seem right. Why is that weird? Hold on. I think I'm missing something. Open this up. Fix all this. Tab the truck front together for sure. So tab all this together. Like that. Cohesive truck front. And then... oh, is it... utilize the hips like that. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what happened. See how that all nice and neatly just sort of tucked away the way it was supposed to? Wasn't that great, guys? All right, so we've got this area all came together like it was supposed to. And then we'll flip this closed. And then these guys will, well, if you did it right, they'll tab together. But I didn't do it right. We've got to tab it together after the fact. Come on. There we go. And then tabs will go into slots there. All right, so we have a problem. We have a problem here. Okay, we no longer have a problem here. All right. And so before we get too far, and we don't have room to work, we need to take these wheels up and flip them around to get our gas tanks back. However, as previously discussed in the review, this is not the easiest thing in the world to bust loose from this side. Like legitimately, like pretty hard to detabify. There we go. Jeez. Okay, and then we rotate only the one direction because you can't go the other way. Bring it back down. Now we've got that. Go ahead and extend the double wheel. Flip out gray tab. Flip out purple tab. Bring everybody down. And we got a couple of slots that I got to line up. One there, one there. Close that up. And then we'll come back over to this side. And we'll do all the same we just did over there. Like, some of these things are just not meant to be done by hand. They're like, you need a tool, damn it. Okay. And so, if you try to turn it that way, you're going to run into that edge there. That's why you got to rotate it back. This is the nice and easy one. The other one is the difficult one. If yours is different, let me know. So, gray tab folds out. Purple tab folds out. We swing everybody around like a do-si-do. Tab in, tab in. No, there you go, tab in. And last but certainly not least, go ahead and extend up your smokestacks. Once again, preferably use a tool because this is a very small, pointy metal piece, and that has a whole lot of friction. So I've hurt myself just doing this. I've had that slip and hurt me. And you should not get hurt by your toys. I mean, I feel like that's just a staple of Western society. You should not be hurt by your toys. But there we go. We have Motormaster back into his lovely, lovely truck mode. It only took 15 minutes. Oof. All right. Oh, and I guess technically speaking, we're not done because we do have his entire trailer here. which you do have to combine up. And by the way, there is a partial bit of this video in the breakdown of Minosaur, so you would have got a little bit of this same exact footage, but bear with me because, you know, this is how we do this. Go ahead and split this in half, and you can see here, there's a couple tabs there and there, and if some of them will plug in over here where they're supposed to go, and then even, whoop, yeah, by the way, trailer is kind of heavy. Then that tab even goes in, like, inside there. So realistically, you just sort of bring it over and line everybody up. I don't know if I've even bothered to look into here while it does this. I literally have never looked to see that happen. Hold on. I got a light here. Let me shine a light on this literal situation here. So yeah, you've got a tab up there and a tab down there that all come together. That's cool. And then go ahead and do the opposite on the same side, and then do the opposite on the same side. I said that backwards. And then tuck that up, and now Motormaster in his full glory. And by that I mean the ridiculously big trailer and all that. So fun times, guys. Make sure you watch the regular review if you haven't done that yet. Of course, the T.A.R.O and the regular reviews drop on the same day, so it is what it is. But in the Minosaur breakdown video, like I said, we're getting from combined mode back to the individual vehicle modes. That video will be available as well, along with all the rest of everybody's T.A.R.O videos and reviews for all the individual Stunticons. But there we go. And for that, remember, as always, to transform and try to roll away, because you're out of room with your gigantic ass trailer. Seriously, gigantic trailer. It does roll good, though. Has a lot of playability. See you later.